Hello everyone, glad to have you with me, CK2 Much here, back at it again with Shahan Shah Dariush of the Karen Empire. And before we get started guys, please remember to like and subscribe. Your support really helps me to keep going. And if you would like to support me even further, please do check out my Patreon in the description below. Alright guys, so before I get into the little recap, let me just recap my computer situation. So as you guys know, last week my computer broke kind of unexpectedly. So I took it into the shop. Uh, he, did a lot of stuff to it. He fixed the cooling system. He added some RAM. He took it apart. He cleaned it up, put it back together. And I, kind of bought my computer. Hopefully at least another year. We'll see before I upgrade to a new one. And then it was working fine for like a week. And then all of a sudden at work, while I was doing Zoom calls, it started randomly turning off. I'm kind of worried that it'll actually happen again. But he took it apart, put it back together, and then he said, like, he had it watching YouTube videos and playing this game for like all day, and nothing happened. So hopefully it's fixed. I can't make any promises because this computer is kind of all over the place. But hopefully it'll be okay. If not, we'll see what happens. But in the last episode, we spied a little bit of an opportunity. The Abbasids were at war with the Pradeharans, and they were also at war with someone else. I don't remember exactly who. I think it was one of the Christians, maybe Venice. I honestly don't remember. And for some reason, they weren't in my defensive pact or the defensive pact against me, so I was able to snatch up Mosul. And we have given it over to a wonderful commander, um, Satrap Esfiander, or Esfandiar. He's very capable. He's a little old and doesn't have any children. But hopefully, maybe I should offer him some concubines. But I don't really have many to offer him, I don't think. Maybe her. No, all of mine are kind of old. So hopefully he'll be able to produce an heir for himself. But if not, it'll go back to me, no problemo. Also, the university is almost complete. It's about 94% done. And I was asking ChatGPT what I should name it. Like, what would a Persian call this in the past? And most of the ideas I came up with were more connected with Islam. And that's not what we're going for here. Not that I don't have a problem with Islam. It's just, we're doing a Zoroastrian game. So the translation that I found was something called like a House of Knowledge. So I'm gonna name it after this. So this is the translation into like 10th century, 11th century Persian. So it's Haneye. Yeah, with two A's. Haneye. Danesh. So that's like House of Learning or something like that. Shah Shah Vandad. So if any of you are Persian, let me know. I don't know how good that is, but basically this means University of Shahan Shah Vandad in 10th century, 11th century Persian for Zoroastrians rather than Muslim. So it's basically House of Shahan Shah Vandad's House of Wisdom or something like that. And it'll be very shortly finished. And we hopefully will be getting some benefits from that. And then the Great Harbor is about 50% of the way done. I don't know what I'm going to name this one. I'll probably name it after the city, or just maybe not. I won't even name it. I also just noticed up here that my one of my vassals looks like picked up some land. Oh, and he's built some land on it. So maybe we'll be able to build a castle of our own here. Can we make a duchy here? No, we can't. Ooh, there's even a kingdom title that we could make, although it's quite big. Probably won't be able to get our hands on that for a while. But all right, guys. So I'm going to make this episode a little bit shorter because I have to leave momentarily to meet my wife for lunch, or I guess dinner is the better word. We also have a couple of factions to worry about. They're mostly asking for gavel kind. I think that's because they want to make me a little bit less powerful, but I've decided that I'm not going to give up these kingdom titles, Khorasan, Sistan, Iraq, Dailam, Persia, until I have vice royalties. Once I have those, I'll start handing them out, but I don't want those to stay in one person's hands for too long. It's too big. They're too powerful. Okay, so we're gonna have to find a way to deal with it. This guy will not leave me alone. We even have a non-aggression pact, and he's still forming factions. It's too bad that Basra is its own duchy or duchy. Maybe I can get this guy to. I can give him some gold, and this will mostly help him calm down. I could also give him an army chief title. Who else? Ooh, this lady. So this is the Emira of Tabaristan. I can't give her any titles. I could give her some money, but to be honest, I don't want to spend all that money on raising their opinion of me, especially if I'm going to need mercenaries. Oh, this is the Mobad. He has a problem with me. Is it because he's possessed? No, it's for other reasons. Well, I'm not gonna give him anything else. Maybe I could give him an honorary title. Yeah, you could be a Spabad. You're actually kind of on the fence with me. This is Vishtasp's grandson. He was pretty instrumental in raising my father, actually. He was the good commander of his day, and now they control Kurdistan. I definitely don't want to cause problems with him, because I don't want to have to, invoke his title. Okay, I can give him a little bit of money and improve his opinion of me. Oh, this guy. Oh, yeah, he still has a problem with me, because I think I fired him when I took office. Alright, I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything about him. Maybe Mozafar, you can become... I can give you some titles here. Maybe help you calm down. Okay, so I gave out a couple of honorary titles. Let's see if that helps. And I also need to give out a couple more. So court tutor, let's hand that over to Rahola, since he's a genius. Yes, the Godzarid family. Okay, this family keeps popping up, but to be honest, I don't really fully remember why. Vahid, I don't really remember him. His mother was Bahar, that's right, and I remember her being important, but I honestly don't remember why. I would have to go back and look. I think that her family has, given us service for a long time. Oh, look at that. So we have had some conversions. That's good. Okay, and it looks like the factions have died down. And where is he at? He is in Bost. And Bost is up here. No, where is Bost? Bost. Here. Okay. It's this, yeah. We have a little bit of a heresy on our hands. Although our moral authority is still very, very high. So that's good. Okay. Well, we could push a little further against the Pratiharans and try to take this. Uh-oh. We have received news of an epidemic in Delhi. The information is vague, but word is people are dying like flies, and the fear of the disease is spreading fast as the affliction itself. Moreover, the condition is reported irreversible as well as incurable, and the scattered records of the events are worrisome. With no source of evil revealed, people are turning to their gods and on each other to protect themselves. A new plague. Well, that's wonderful. So we have the Black Plague now. So I think it's time for us to build up our hospital. If there's already a camp fever, will that stop the plague from coming? Uh, okay. By isolating the sick, the general population will be safer. These are really expensive, but okay. I'm gonna go ahead and build this colony here. All right. Well, we're just gonna have to wait and see. So you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead. I'm gonna get a good physician, and I'm gonna go ahead and shut the gates. And I really need to get my brother out of here because if I die and he becomes the heir, we're effed. We are effed. I better make sure that we have a good regent, preferably someone who would be loyal to him, but there's no one left. All of his grandparents are dead. Just my sister, and I'm gonna make my sister regent. She's very intelligent, and hopefully she would be loyal to my brother. But we'll see. Oof, hopefully she would not try to put her son on the throne. Or her husband or whatever. Okay, well, let's see if we can outlast the plague. Alright, and can I change my focus here? Not yet. Okay. Once I'm able to change my focus, which will be next year, I'm going to change to theology. I think the plague is a great time to turn to God. Alright, Atso the Wise. Whoa, a Finnish Mazden. That's very interesting. Yeah, let's bring him to court. Very interesting gentleman. Maybe if he serves me well, I can give him a castle or something. Alright, I think I'm going to find him a wife. Or try to, at least. Let's go with women who aren't married, who are already adults. And who are my religion. Okay, so I don't know if we'll be able to find anyone who speaks his language, but maybe we can get this chick to marry Atso. And they have to be not from a great house. Okay. Well, I think Thurazin could be good. Yeah. Get you married to Atso, but he would not say yes. Alright, so then we're going to have to go for Golnaz. And send her some money. So she will come to court. Okay, very interesting. So we have a interesting new character. Uh-oh. Ooh, okay, so Jamshid the Wolf has the plague. It's too late. Throw him out. Get him out of here. I try to get a good night's sleep, but I'm tormented by the horrible recurring nightmares of our people. Well, my guy is brave and trusting and to be honest, I don't really see him. I think he could go one way or the other. I think he wants to survive. So, you know what? Yeah, I think seclusion might change him a bit. I mean, maybe he's brave. So what is it? We have to open the gates, let them in. So I would open them, and I will be remembered for. So it would give me a bad effect, but this wouldn't do anything. All right, so I've lost the trait brave. But it doesn't make sense. If I let them in, they wouldn't have liked me. Maybe because it would have been a concession for them to point to. I don't know. All right. Well, let's just try our best to get through this. The plague itself hasn't. Here it is. Here it is. It's coming. Oh boy. I am not looking forward to this. Oh, Shah Hormaz has taken the Marzipanate of Kasogia. Oh, good for him. It's good to have someone finally showing the initiative. He's also going for Sarpa. Where is Sarpa? Is it one little territory? Yes. Okay. Well, good for him. I'm glad that someone's finally trying to expand. Are you also trying to expand? Yeah, he's also attacking for Colonia, which is this little duchy here. Alright, so he wants Gilan. This greed does not become of you. I'm sorry. I need to keep my hands on Gilan for now. Okay, so there's been a civil war and trade can commence. Or the civil war's over and the trade can commence. Okay, so soon we'll be able to turn our attention to God. Oh, yikes. So we've had another change up. Ooh, okay, here we go. More news about General Dai Kongdang. It seems he and his men are moving with some haste towards the Karen Empire. And he is setting their eyes on my land to be the start of their new empire. Oh my god. What? Okay, so we're oh Jesus, so we're gonna have the Black Death and a bunch of Chinese attacking us. Okay. Oh my god, what the Alright. Alright. So the General Dai Kongdang is going to try and invade our empire. I think we have enough men to possibly beat him. But we'll see. So let's go ahead and call up our men. This is probably the biggest threat we've ever had to face. Alright, so he is starting from where? Here. Okay. So I'm assuming he will kind of come this way. So we should try to maybe clog up these mountain passes at Pamir and Kashgar maybe? Okay. So yeah, how about we get you guys to come maybe. Kashgar has a very low supply limit, actually. So how about then we just get you guys to come at Samarkand and Bukhara. And then we'll kind of make a decision of where to go from there. But this is not good. Definitely not good. But I think we can handle it. I think we can handle it. Man, I didn't notice we had all this stuff. Mobs of new people are arriving in Aksu. Mostly the new arrived are fleeing the plague. Wow. Okay, look at that. My concubine is pregnant. Hopefully she will give me a son. I better make sure I have a good spy master. Okay, yeah. Mehrab is here to help me out. And good commanders as well. I think I can stop following him. Alright, where are we at with commanders? Okay, I definitely need the new one here. Well, I guess he's not that bad. But yeah, I'll go ahead and get the Kurdistan guy. Alright, and let's go ahead and... okay, so Kavad is... He's there, but he's actually not a great marshal. Okay, hopefully he'll suffer from some attrition, although it looks like he picked a good time to leave. He's in Dutlan now. Oh, look at that, I had a little cousin, Banafshe. That's great. Okay, sorry guys, I'm gonna have to end this episode in a second. Let me just check. Let me tell you exactly what time I have to leave, and I'm gonna let my men gather up a little bit. Okay. Okay, I can play for maybe like 5 more minutes. Alright, so probably most of the action's actually not going to happen in this episode. We're going to wait and see what happens with this plague. Oh god, okay, it is ravaging us. Man, what great timing. What great timing. We're going to get softened up by the Black Plague right before the Chinese attack. A little suspicious. Little suspicious. Oh, we have some more reinforcements coming in, so that's good. I don't know if he'll be affected the same way. And his court, I mean, does he have, like, good commanders? Oh, okay. He had one. What? 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 Oh, okay. I was actually excited for that. That's too bad. Alright, so I guess we're going home, boys. Maybe they got too scared and they called off their invasion because the plague was arriving. Alright, what's your story? Can we, do we by any chance have a claimant that we could push? Sorry, you have a weak claim, so you could easily push that. I feel like, didn't we marry into this family? You know what, yeah, let's get him over here. Maybe we could, maybe he could become use of us. If I give him a county and put him on this throne, we would be able to pick up all that territory, so I will consider that for sure. Alright, guys. Ah! Oh, and look at that. We have a son who hopefully will not be killed by the plague, but we will see. Let's go ahead and hand him over to Esfiander. And look at that. We have our son Vahab. That's an interesting name. I've never actually heard that name before. But I feel like it's good to kind of keep the tradition going and name him after not Asep. I can't name him after my other grandfather? Wait, does that mean that he's actually not my son? What? His name's not Asep. Does that mean that he's a bastard? Ah, oh, never mind. No, Asep. Okay. Well, Alanda, that would be a cool name. Oh, Vandad. Yeah. I think I'm just going to name him Vandad. It's a lucky name. And maybe he will be the Saoshyant. You never know. It might be him. Well, alright, guys. So, if my opinion ruled the world, it would be more chaotic but fun. If I kept following the laws, the world would have less chaos but also be fun. Justice should always prevail, or let my rule begin. Well, my guy is content. He's trusting, he's chaste, he's envious. So, I mean, he's envious, so I feel like he would possibly become arbitrary because he wants what he wants. It doesn't matter what other people want. Alright, and we have a wandering warrior. Ah, look at that. Manuchir. Fantastic. Yeah, bring him on board. Let's get him married. Maybe he can start a dynasty. If I can find someone suitable for him. Let's get him Daria. Alright, so yes, he has come to the Emperor to pledge his sword, maybe get some land. He's heard the stories of all the commanders that have become dukes. Alright, how's your war going? Oh yeah, he's winning. Okay. Oh well, I got really lucky with the Seljuks. The Seljuk guy died of dysentery before he could invade. And then the Chinese backed out because I guess they were too scared of the plague. So that's great. Uh-oh. Loud complaints have become less frequent. Instead, an unbearable stench is coming from the other side of the wall. Oof, yeah, guards, get rid of the smell. No, we can't risk the infection. Yeah. We can't risk infection. I think there's a decision tree here that I'm supposed to be thinking about to survive, but I don't know it. But alright, guys, I'm going to have to leave this one here. Sorry to cut it a little short. Oh my god, both of my daughters have died. Oh my god. One died of the plague and one died of camp fever. Wow, that's sad. Hopefully my son will survive. Uh, but, you know, we will see. Maybe, you know what? I'm going to recall him to Ray. Yeah, I'm going to get him taught up with Monochichir. And we'll keep him here. So that way he maybe won't get infected. But all right, guys. So the plague has come to attack us, but it has saved us from the Chinese. But now we have to survive the plague. So join me next time, guys, and we will see if we and our heir can survive this horrible situation.